If you will change, everything will change for you. You don't have to change what's outside. All you've got to change is what's inside. To have more, you simply have to become more. And then he said, don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for fewer problems, wish for more skills. Start working on yourself, making these personal changes. And he said, it'll all change for you. So let's talk a little bit about personal development and that extraordinary adventure I undertook starting at age 25. I have never ceased that adventure. I'm still going for it. In the 90s, I want to get better and better. I want my craft to get better, my business operations to get better, and the things I do to get better, because once I picked up this simple formula, I'm telling you, it's easy to figure out where the problem is if you go to work on it. Now let's talk about personal development. In helping kids understand personal development, I always start with money. Now, money's not the only place to start. Money certainly isn't the only value, but we've all got to start somewhere, and money is something you can count. All right, kids are interested in money. Okay, a lot of things are a little tougher to measure, but economics is pretty easy, right? Because you can count. Okay, somebody says, how are you doing? So I don't know, let's count. Now, this is not the only count. I understand that. There's a lot of other things to count, but to see if there may be some errors in your judgment and lack of disciplines in your life, we might as well start with money because it's so easy to count. So let's just start there and see whether or not maybe we have messed up. Okay, so here's how I explain it to kids. We get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. Key to understanding economics. We get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. The marketplace is also described as reality. Reality, the marketplace. Now, it takes time. It takes time to bring value to the marketplace, but we don't get paid for time. It's very important for kids to understand, as well as adults, we don't get paid for time. Mistakenly, the man says, well, I'm making about $20 for an hour. Not true, not true. If that was true, you could just stay home and have them send your money. No, it's not true. You don't get paid for the hour, you get paid for the value you put in the time. So we don't get paid for time, we get paid for value. Now, since that's true, here's one of the key questions. Is it possible to become twice as valuable and make twice as much money in the same time? Is it possible to become 3 times as valuable as you now are and make 3 times as much money in the same time? Is that possible? Of course. If you want to really emphasize something, that's a good phrase. Of course, of course. Okay, now all you have to do to earn more money in the same time is simply become more valuable. America is unique. It's a ladder to climb. Starts down here. What about $4 an hour? Big argument last year in Congress about the starting place. Should be 5, should be 5.